Hi. Hi.
Hi.
No luck?
No, I haven't gotten any response yet.
Okay, well, maybe I guess I'll just have to come back on Monday, huh?
Okay.
I wanna ask you a question. So I've been coming in here and getting records for a long time. I don't remember when the first time was, but in comparison to the city of Torrance and the city of Gardena, when I go in there with my helmet on and my camera on, especially lately, they call the police and they've thrown me out of there several times in like the last month. And I'm just curious. Every time I come in here, I've mentioned to you one time that I was recording, but you guys have never made any fuss or anything about it. Well, my question is do you guys have any kind of policy? Has it ever been talked about with you, or you just don't pay any attention to it?
I didn't even know you were doing that, but now that you mention it, I see a red light.
So there's no, you guys have never, there's never been any discussion or with, with yourself and the city of Hawthorne about a policy or anything like that?
Do we have a policy about being recorded?
Okay, what you need to do is go see the city attorney.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right up there. He's up there now if you want to go see him.
Okay.
Right.
Take the elevator up?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. What's his name?
It's going to be Russell or one of the
Russell
city.
Anyway.
Right there.
Okay.
Take the elevator, go up there. It's going to be that office right there.
Okay. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Isn't the city attorney's name Russell over or something?
Is he expecting you?
No, they just sent me from downstairs.
What is this regarding?
I was going to ask him about the policy about recording in City Hall. Hi. I just have a simple question. I think I already know the answer. It's okay to record in City Hall, like when I'm making records requests and picking up records. It's okay that I have a camera on my helmet and that it's on and recording. Am I correct about that? Because it's a public.
Sure. Let me think about it. Let me ask one of the other attorneys.
Okay.
Because I don't want to advise you incorrectly.
Okay. Okay.
One moment. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
To go out. I'm in a rush for this.
Mark Rudder. I know him.
You know him? Yeah. Nice
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to. Are you taping me right now?
I'm not taping you in particular, but I am taping.
I don't want to look like I'm being disrespectful.
No.
You're taping me.
No, you're not being.
Oh, please don't get
No,
me in
you're
trouble.
no, you're not being disrespectful. I'm patient. Thank you.
Oh, I have a quick question. There's a fellow in the front, he has a camera mounted to his helmet, and he wants to know if that's illegal, if he's allowed to do that, and whether he can take anything. Hang on.
Okay.
Can you momentarily shut that off? I don't think we're gonna be disrespectful.
No, I'm gonna leave it on, but I'm just gonna sit here. I'll be patient and.
Okay, and I didn't take that. That's good. I'm not sure how to do like that. Robert, anything?
Hi, how are you? I was
Robert.
Robert. Yeah, my name's Daniel. Nice meeting Daniel Solomon.
Solomon.
I didn't expect to be sent up here. I was picking up records downstairs, and I asked if there was a policy on recording, because every time I've come in here and recorded, it's never been an issue. And what I wanted to know was there a policy, or had it ever been discussed? And apparently I guess she didn't know that I had been recording in the past. She said that was news to her, but then, so they asked me to come up here to ask if there's a policy. My assumption is that it's legal and that it's not a problem at all. The reason I brought it up is because the city of Gardena and the city of Torrance recently have physically thrown me out by the police for coming in with my camera on my helmet. And so basically I wanted to hear from you. I know it's legal. I wanted to hear from you guys that it's legal, and then I would have a recording of me going into a city hall where I don't get thrown out on my butt, and that way I could have a comparison to how these other cities are acting, to how I've been treated in Hawthorne. But apparently from my conversation downstairs, I guess they weren't aware that I had been recording in the past. I thought they knew.
Well, I don't think the city has a policy per se on somebody going around with a video camera.
Yeah.
It is a public place, and if it's a public place, because you could videotape it, and I don't know exactly what you're videotaping or what you're
It's
editing on.
well, it's basically nothing. I come in and I make my records requests from time to time, and usually there's never an issue. You know, I get my records. I usually don't upload it because there's nothing to it. There's nothing to watch. But in some other cities, sometimes they're not cooperative and they react hostilely to the camera.
Because
So
you know, because you don't know exactly what you're planning on filming.
Yeah.
And what you're planning to do with it. It could be even, depending on what you're filming, it could even be a criminal conduct, you know, because if you're doing something crazy, I can't even imagine.
No,
I
it's
don't
just
know what you're.
no. Sometimes we put our records requests online on a YouTube channel, especially if they you know, there's like in Gardena recently, they called the police and threw us out for having a camera, and it's, you know, it's a public office. I think it's legal.
It could be
So
a public place, but if there is some private expectation of privacy in whatever's going on, then you may not be allowed to do it. I mean, you know, so I don't know. I don't know what you're planning on filming. If it's just public records requests, I don't even know why filming is even necessary.
it's not. I mean, it's not necessary, but by the even though it's not necessary, it's still there's no crime in it, right?
Not, I can't think of one right
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just
now. Not a, if you're saying criminal act,
Yeah.
just by you doing that, I don't see it.
yeah. I mean, it's just I think it's similar to recording the police or you know, any just recording public officials. Some people do it. Some people don't understand
there are
it.
places that, like, if you're in a public street, public park, yeah, there is no expectation of privacy. But if you're doing it in somebody's working environment, let's say you come in here and you step over her and you start filming her when she's working, and I wouldn't think that would be something that you would have First Amendment right to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have any intentions of. I mean, actually, I mean, I'm on my way out. I was just.
And City Hall is about to close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already closed.
Yeah. Yeah, I've already finished. I'm gonna have to come back next week to pick up my records, but. Yeah, I didn't expect to come up here. I expected her to. I thought she already knew, and I thought she was going to say, "Oh, it's no problem." But she didn't know. They said to come up here to find out if there's a policy. I'm not sure her name in the city clerk's office downstairs.
Oh, you went down to City Clerk's
Yeah,
office?
yeah.
Well, I mean, because it's a legal issue, and it's not a simple issue. You know, First Amendment has so many broad areas and so many case law on it.
Okay.
And we don't know, and I can't really answer you because I don't know what, other than you saying that you're going to record public records requests, you know, proceedings or procedure, and
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even necessary, but I don't know what else you may do or where.
Yeah.
So those are all different factors, and it's not a simple question that you can answer.
Okay. Okay. Well, on the bright side, you guys didn't call the police and throw me out of my butt, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna go on my way, and then I'll be back on Monday to pick up some records. So, okay. Well, thank you for coming out and speaking to me. Okay.
Okay.
What was your name again?
Robert Kim.
Robert Kim. Okay, it was nice meeting you. My name's Daniel Solomon, and
Yeah, I know who you are.
Okay. Okay.
I've
we-
seen some of your YouTube.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. Well, you have a nice weekend. Okay.
Okay, good luck.
Okay.